there, fellow travelers. Welcome back to my channel where I like to share the best travel tips for solo adventurers 45 and older. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more travel tips and tricks. I do make videos once a week, so you can be sure not to miss one of them. Today, I'm tackling one of the most stressful parts of air travel, and that is getting through airport security quickly and efficiently. So let's jump right in. No one likes airport security. The long lines, short tempers, the hassle of taking off your shoes and your belts, digging everything out of your pockets, and don't get me started on the liquid requirements. But don't worry, I've got you covered. I've got 10 tips to get you through the TSA line faster, plus a bonus tip at the end. Starting with tip number 1, check in online for your flight. Not only does this save you time at the airport, but it can also help you avoid additional screening. If you see the SSSS symbol on your boarding pass, it means you've been chosen for extra screening. So if you check in as soon as you can, online is best, then there's a less chance that you're going to be selected for that. Trust me, it's not a fun experience. Next tip, pack your toiletries correctly. If you're traveling with a carry-on, which I highly recommend, your liquids need to be 3.4 ounces or less and must all fit into a quart-size bag. This is a common rule for most airports, so have this good to go before you even get to the airport. I like to use a TSA approved liquid bag. They're very sturdy and reliable. Of course, you can just use a quart-size bag. I used to use the zipper type ones before I got mine, but sometimes that mechanism that closes the zipper would break. So that's why I switched to the TSA approved bag, and I'll link the one that I like to use in the description below for you. Also, if you'd like to know why I prefer traveling with a carry-on, I've got another video on that with some great tips that may surprise you, so you may want to watch it, and I'll link that in the description. Okay, tip number 3, pack your electronics properly. If you have TSA PreCheck, you don't have to worry about taking out your electronics or your liquids. But for everyone else, larger electronics like laptops need to go in a bin by themselves. This will speed up your screening process. I've seen people fumbling at the airport in the security line with all their gadgets, and it just slows everyone down. So be prepared and you'll breeze right through. Next, pack your prescription meds in a separate quart-sized bag. Even though it's rare that you're going to be asked to pull them out, having them in just one handy bag makes it quicker and easier if you do. Also, it's just nice to have when you get to your location, everything's in one spot. It's always better to be safer than sorry. And let's face it, none of us wants to dig through our bags at the last minute when we're standing in security. All right, tip number 5, pick your travel day outfit wisely. Avoid belts, shoes that tie, big bulky jewelry, scarves, anything with some metallic details in it. You know, sometimes there's a sweater or something that's got sequins or metallic threads. Just avoid it. Choose something that's comfortable and simple that's going to help you just breeze through security. Speaking of outfits, wear socks. Trust me, you don't want to be barefoot in that security line. It is not pleasant when you have to take your shoes off and you forgot your socks. Let's be honest, airport security floors are not the cleanest places. You don't have to wear your socks all day long. Just, maybe put them in your purse or your bag that you're going to put under your seat, and you can grab them right before you go through security and put them on. Take them off later. If you're unsure whether you can bring an item through security, do a quick Google search or download the TSA app. This way you can check if your item is TSA approved before you even leave for the airport. So much better than finding out the hard way when you're at the security checkpoint that you can't bring that item through. Did you know you can check the security line wait times before you head to the airport? The TSA app can help with this too. So knowing what to expect can save you some unnecessary stress and rushing around. I always check the wait times, and it's amazing how much it helps when planning your arrival time to the airport. Next, always make sure your water bottle is empty before you get to security. Otherwise, you're going to have to chug that water, or you'll have to go back to dump it out or have it confiscated. You definitely don't want to have to go pour the water out and go back through that line again. Don't forget to do a pocket check. Move any items that you want to keep close to you into your jacket pockets as you'll have to put your jacket in a bin anyway. So this could be something like, hair ties, wrappers, tissues, things like that. I always do a quick pat down before I leave for the airport, and it's a lifesaver. It'll get you through security so much quicker. Next, have your ID and boarding pass ready for the TSA agent. I keep mine in my overnight under the seat bag that I bring with me. There's a handy pocket on the outside with a zipper. Super easy. It's the perfect size so that I can just unzip it, pull it out, put it right back in the same spot. This way you're not digging through your bag for your ID. My next tip is to choose the right line to send your stuff through. So head to the far left lane. Most people go right. Also, avoid lines with families with kids. That's going to slow things down. For a line that has people in it that seem like business travelers. They like to get through lines quickly. They're usually well prepared. It's a little travel hack that makes a big difference. Also, listen to the TSA agent's directions. Sometimes they'll tell you that you don't need to take out your liquids or your laptops. So following their instructions can save you a lot of time. Now, what's super irritating is when people don't listen and don't follow those instructions, and even though they don't have to take all that stuff out, they do it anyway. So don't be that person. Now, for the bonus tip, put your items on the belt in the right order. And what I mean by that is start with your carry-on suitcase, then have a bin for your jacket, your shoes, and your liquids, and then finally your laptop. So that by the time that you're done going through the metal detector, you can just grab everything efficiently. Also, your laptop's going to come through last, which means that it's going to be safer. It's not going to be out there in the front while maybe you're still in line trying to get through that metal detector. Remember, preparation is key to a stress-free travel experience. If you found these tips helpful, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips. Thanks for watching, and safe travels.